Welcome back, baby. Welcome to the Bazaar at spawn. And there is a little more snow than there was before. We're still actually on the same day. Like, obviously, this episode appears a few days after the previous one, episode 34. I'm still on the same day. But I'm about 6 hours later. What are you looking at? Oh, all right. These snow golems are terrible at surviving. But they're seeing something very interesting to them. What are they doing? What? They're all looking at something down here. What it could be, I have no idea. There's nothing. There's just... So what's happening here? What we have here is we have two lovers right there in an embrace. And we have a peeping Tom creepily watching up there. Oh, and there's the other guy over there. What is he doing? Move, you guys, move. You're supposed to be covering spawn with snow. You're getting too far away from your goal here, people. Where are you going? Like you're supposed to cover you're supposed to transform this into a winter wonderland. That was the plan. Winter wonderland. And there's two tiny bits of snow. Half of you are dead or missing or wherever. Anyways. Obviously, things don't always work the way you thought they would. And speaking of not working the way you thought they would, I keep receiving criticism because the rear store, the back store here area of the Bazaar looks unfinished. And granted, it does look unfinished. I always figured that this side flat out did not matter. But I do suppose that if you're coming from that area, this side does matter a little bit more. So we'll try to make it look a little bit more win, and we're going to improvise something a little bit better, is what we're going to do, because I don't have that many supplies, frankly. So let's just put that like that. See, it's the dirt thing, I think, they object to. The dirt thing, they think is not... They think I could do better than dirt. All right, so let us do stuff. No, wait, hold on. Let's remove that and that. Yeah, okay. Mm-hmm. Are those different distances? If I did this, it still works. Oh yeah, it still works. Okay, perfect. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what my evil plan dictates. That's what my evil plan demands. But I'm going to need a couple more stairs. So let's do that. And you see this problem right there. All this doit. All this doit, boss. What are we going to do with all this doit? Well, we're going to work around the dirt. We're going to work around the dirt. Besides that, let's just put the dark planks right here and here. Mm-hmm. And oh, great. I love making mistakes. We're going to make a few of these because it's economical. And like that. And right there. There you go. And then we're going to fill that up with more stairs. Oh, yeah. But I don't know. Somehow that looks like it might not quite be enough. But it's already improved. It's already quite an improvement. The idea behind this was to make it look like there wasn't a door back here, right? That's why I wanted this wall. Whoo-wee, that came out of nowhere. But I know where the phlegm flew. I know where the phlegm flew off. You wanted that visual, didn't you? And the other question is, do I have a bed upstairs? If not, can I put one? Well, I can put one because I'm carrying a bed on my person as we speak. The terrace. Yeah, some were thinking that this was unfinished, but what I wanted to do was, like, make a place that looks like a roof garden place, where you have the open sky above, like this, pretty much like this. This is exactly what I had in mind, but because there's not a full roof, some people have thought it was not completed. The fools. The fools. I don't need no buttons. All right. Let's sleep before mobs spawn and irritate our friendly little... I'm going to leave that bed there. It's just flat out going to be useful. Like a home base at spawn. I did consider making a real home base at spawn at some point. But yeah, there you go. There you have it. So to finish a look... Whoops. That's the problem with digging. With magic diamond shovels, they dig so fast that yeah, you can't... There's too much digging. Okay. Now that we've done this, we're gonna create a whole lot of slabs, and I created way too much, but whatever. I have so much dark oak. I have so much of it that it's not a loss. Oh, actually, I thought I did way too much, but apparently I did barely enough. And from here, we're just going to make a little bit of a fence. A little bit of a fence job, but not complete. We're not even with fence gates or anything, but just enough to just enough to... And I'm thinking, it always... things go wrong every time I say, and I'm thinking. Probably you've noticed this. But I'm improvising on the spot. I just had great. I just had an idea. And, that usually spells trouble. I'll grant you that. It does spell trouble. I'm going to need a few more of those. I think that's going to be enough. Okay. So what if I removed those, and I put this like this, and I put that like that. I'll put this like this, and I put that like that. Okay. And, I'm sorry. And then we take this, swing. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. Then we make a pillar of grass. Not grass, but of this stuff. And apparently I did not think things through correctly because I'm smart like that. Okay. And we put this like that. And we put that like this. And then remove those. And we do a boo-boo like I just did. We do wrong. We do bad. We fail. Okay. Climb up one more. That's not what I want. Okay, there you go. Up here, what we're going to do is we're going to place torches because we don't want bad things to spawn. Even though on these blocks, I don't think they even can. I don't think they can spawn on those things. We're going to move that. Grab that block again. Okay, and I'm going to complete that with columns like this. Like this. Aha. Does that look interesting now? How does that look? That's starting to look... That looks... I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I'm cool. I think I'm cool with that. That works. It's not the same as it was. Well, it looks now what happens actually is it's just that it looks like it's finished. That's all. It's not a big thing, but it looks like we're done building. That's all. That's all. I can deal with that. I can deal with that. But yeah, what I did wonder was what happened to the zombie pigmen. The baby zombie pigmen. And I can see no sign of them. So I figure he died at some point. He died at some point. All right, so there's something else I want to show you because I talked about it in the previous episode, and I want to show this to you. I want to show this to you, so I'm gonna actually jump to something I recorded just a little bit earlier. This is in reverse order, so the episode begins with what I finished recording with, and then we'll jump to what I just recorded moments ago for the conclusion of the episode. See, that's what happens when you edit. You can put things in different orders. All right. So let's jump ahead to what was previously recorded. Let's call it a flashback. Ooh, flashback. Well, see? Witch hut. This is actually a witch hut Lariella initially discovered, and she built this little cobble staircase when she was exploring, looking for a site to build her evil lair. But right across those mountains is, straight in that direction, is my swamp base, just on the other side of those mountains. And here is the witch hut, and this is witch huts are special because that's a place where witches spawn when in darkness, of course. When it's very, very dark, witches spawn in here. But when it's all lit up, they don't. But it's one of the... Like, it's a tiny little surface area where... It's the only place where witches will spawn instead of spawning, like, totally randomly anywhere else. And so that makes these places pretty precious. But what I've done is that, basically. In possible preparation for building a witch farm. And you create a mechanism in which the witches fall through, and they fall to their deaths right here. And yeah, it's this. Oh yeah, I forgot there was a dungeon right down here. Oh, name tag. I forget because I had been caving so much. Imagine that 13, okay. I had been caving so much that I didn't have any room to grab anything that were in those chests. So, well, I do have room now, so I can grab some of it. Okay. Right. Oh, but that means as well. You see, it's a skeleton spawner. That means we could potentially do a 2-in-1 where you have a skeleton spawner and a witch farm working at the same time. And that could be, I mean, that could be baller. That could be baller. So yeah, I just wanted to show you that. And before, you know, keep you up to date into all the evil things I've been doing. But yeah, this is one of the places, because I also caved a lot around the Fortress of Solitude. But this is one of the reasons why I have so many diamonds at this point, because I emptied this place of its diamondnicity, of the diamondosity. No more diamonds. Do I have a little bit? Yeah, I can grab a little bit of coal. Let's do that. Eh. Give me all the goods. Okay. I'm so greedy. I am so greedy. Okay. I could take the lapis, but some other time, maybe. Some other time. But that has been the goings-on so far on the Cubic Cauldron server. The good news is, I think I have enough ender pearls, or at least I'm very close to having enough ender pearls to do what I wanted to do with them ender pearls. So, yeah. That means, there's something is afoot. I will be doing something with those ender pearls soon. And, yeah. And the reason why I wanted those ender pearls is because in digging that witch farm, I realized, you understand, that, you know what? I remember now that in the exploring all of the caves, I'm pretty sure there was I found another spawner back there. I found a lot of... And now I'm wondering, was there again a situation where my equipment was full and I didn't pick up the stuff in the chests? Did that happen? Was that one of those situations again? Somewhere around here is the staircase I dug out from them spawners. There's an abandoned mineshaft under here. And I think it's probably it. I think this is probably it. It's been a month. Yep. We got another spawner right here. And apparently I'm really bright with how I placed these blocks here. There you go. Problem solved. Ooh, gold. Well, unfortunately, I have the problem of filled inventory again. But yeah, this is another skeleton spawner. Okay. My memory is so sharp. Okay, did I empty these chests? Oh, it looks like I did. Yes, I totally did, yes. Oh, well, I can take the bread now. Right. Okay, and I can take the bucket as well. Okay. Alright. So, yeah, lots of stuff I discovered during these secret cavings that I've been doing. A lot of stuff have been discovered. I mean, several dungeons. I found there's the one under the ice that we started the episode at, right? But there are two or even three more around the Fortress of Solitude, and yeah, there were those two skeleton spawners right here as well. And an abandoned mineshaft, as you saw. The skeleton spawner right there was an abandoned mineshaft. So there was a lot of stuff to go light up. And I'm pretty confident that I've lit up just about every cave under the witch hut. And the reason you want to, if you plan on building a witch farm at some point, the reason you want to light up all those caves is that because you want to increase the spawning frequency of the witches, and if there's a certain total number of mobs that can spawn per chunk, and if mobs randomly spawn in caves below the witch hut in the same chunk, that means fewer witches will spawn. And what you want to do is you want to increase the number of witches that spawn. Of course, that means in this case, since there's also a skeleton spawner in the same place, that sort of means you can't have both of them running at the same time, because every time a skeleton spawns, that means a witch doesn't spawn. So I don't know if we're going to be... I don't know if it's smart to use that skeleton spawner, especially since there's another skeleton spawner just a little bit farther away. But yeah, my swamp base. So I guess that's as good as the sun sets. It's as good a place as any to end the episode, and I'm going to run away from that creeper because that's how brave I am. We're fighting creepers the French way. And, oh, he's following the little gimp. No, okay, he gave up. He gave up. Wise choice. Zombie. Creeper. Wise choice. So that's a good place to end the episode. And perhaps you can tune in later. Maybe the evil plans that I've been concocting with Lariella will turn into something. And if they do, you'll see that. Or the evil plans I have for those ender pearls. Maybe that will turn into something. I'm wondering. 8 other ender pearls. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh, I think I'm pretty sure we have enough ender pearls. So we'll be able to do whatever happens. We'll be able to do the ender pearl thing next time, probably. So, here's to hoping you'll join me then. Ciao.